We on?
We are on.
We're live, and I have the most ridiculous mosquito bite on my ankles. That's where I only get bit all the time.
On your ankle?
Ankles or feet. That's it. They're really veiny, and I think that's what they get attracted to.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Oh.
And my phone's already ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Already ringing. You know why? Because I'm prime time, big time.
That's
man.
right. Call into the show.
Calling into the show.
1-800-WeSam's World. Would that work? No, that's too many numbers.
That's way too many numbers.
Yeah, that's like double the numbers.
1-800-WeSam's World? Almost double. Almost double. I'm guessing it's almost double.
Right. I'm not. Yeah. I don't really feel like counting in my head.
Do you get a lot of mosquito bites?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I'll get a lot like every other summer, if that makes sense. There will be some summers I go like without any mosquito bites, and then when I get them bad. Yeah. Like when they come for me, they want more after, and they won't let down.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think it's your blood type?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I am that A positive.
See, I'm so jealous. I have no clue what my blood type is.
Have you ever donated blood?
No. Did they tell you there?
Yeah.
How do they do it?
They just sent me a card. See, I'm a good person.
Okay.
And I donate.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. You have enough blood to donate?
Dude, I barely passed the weight limit. And the first time I donated blood, I passed out because I didn't eat anything beforehand.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, I'll go donate blood. They stuck me in, and I was like, oh, I don't feel too good. And they came over, and they were like, is everything okay? And, of course, I lied. Yeah. And I went, yeah, doing good. And I thought I was done. And I was like, I just need to go over and eat some, like, Teddy Grahams. They had, like, snacks and water. And I was like, just got to go eat that, and then I'll be fine. And they're like, okay, we're going to leave you here for about another 10 minutes while we just, like, get everything out. And I was just like, okay. And then I passed out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
In the Tulsa Tech Riverside hangar.
Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, great shirt, by the way. I really like it. Yeah.
I've got it from some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
Was he giving away
He was just giving away a bunch of shirts. He was just like, hey, I got clothes I don't know what to do with. He was a crazy person.
I know.
He was.
I felt crazy. I'll tell you what. I donated the rest of those clothes to one of those Red Cross clothes box.
Was it the one on the corner you're talking about? I passed by it when I was on my hill.
Super easy, just to put clothes and stuff in there.
Yeah, but I see what you were talking about because it was like overflowing.
It wasn't when I went there.
It wasn't when you went?
It was totally empty.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Because when we passed by it, it was like, are you gonna come get your stuff? We're donating.
Right.
You're gonna come get it.
Right. It's been a crazy week. I can't wait to talk about it with you and our guest today. Our guest is a good friend of the show. And actually, some big news with our guest today. I haven't told you this.
Oh?
Yeah, he's an actor. He has a film out on Netflix right now called Miss Virginia that he's in. And he's also signed a contract with the L.A. Dodgers for $260 million.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know when I found out yesterday? And so we don't want to keep our listeners waiting any longer. So ladies and gentlemen, you know him from Guys Night, and you'll soon see him at Dodger Stadium. That's right. Believer of aliens. Apparently, and his father's a pastor now. Just found that out yesterday too. Never knew about it. Literally full of surprises. Couldn't get me more annoyed and like surprised at the same time. Just finding out these random stuff about him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonte LeGras.
What's up, yo? Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Let's get that mic nice and close to you.
Yep. This is, feels like I'm locked in like a roller coaster ride or something. This is like
I know.
My little lock. We're good. Make sure
Do you even like roller coaster rides anymore?
What
I don't like them anymore after skydiving with you.
No, I love roller coaster rides. It's Disneyland. Do you remember Disneyland when we were on the? You would think.
my
You would think
gosh.
it's the easiest, chillest ride, and because of that ride, that almost got me a little fearful of roller coasters, and that wasn't even a roller coaster. What was
It was that first one, right?
Yeah,
Or
it was like an easy, like a carousel or not a carousel. What's those things like at the pier?
Oh no, I'm talking about the one before we went on that. That got me a little nauseous because it felt like we were it was an actual roller coaster.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
oh yeah, that I loved. But that was a little too early for us. I think that was like at 7 a.m. or something.
It was right when the park opened.
I
We
don't
got
know
there
when
at
it opened.
8.
What was the first ride you did?
We were in
Disneyland.
Adventureland,
Yeah.
and it was like one of
California Adventure at
their
first.
intense roller coaster that they have.
It was
there.
that big one with the Mickey Mouse and
Oh, the
it's like their
Incredicoaster.
it's
Yes.
like their main one.
Yeah.
They started us with that early in the morning.
8:15.
Yeah, that I think maybe because there was no lines.
Gotcha.
I mean, we were with Primetime Big Time, so there actually
That's
really
right.
wasn't lines.
And also
that
nobody's
day.
in California Adventure.
Huh?
Like ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was too intense. I had to pretend like I was fighting demons in the air to stop for myself from getting nauseous.
No, but what was that ride that we
Yeah, it
went
was a
after?
carousel.
Yeah, it was
it
like
was,
it looked very
No, Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel, thank you.
But it's the
very
one where
easy, very chill, very but then all of a sudden that thing had tricks with it and we thought we were going to die. We
Yes.
thought we were going to die.
Dude, so in that giant Ferris wheel they have in Adventureland at Disneyland, just real quick, are the levels up this time?
Yes,
Okay,
they
just
are
making
doing
sure.
great.
Yeah. So in the Ferris wheel, there are some compartments that don't move that are stationary. And then there's ones that we were in that actually sway from side to side.
Who knew?
Who knew, right? Oh my gosh, and Isaiah was screaming in there. Let's see if we could find that video. We'll send that video to you
Okay.
of the screaming video, and we'll play it right now.
Guys! I'm gonna throw.
Yeah, it was chaotic.
That was a crazy video, Wesam.
No, it was.
That
You'll- no, dude. We were all screaming.
But
and
the look on Josh's face.
dude, it was insane. It was before 9 a.m. everything.
I mean,
too.
I lost my man card with that as well. So I mean,
Oh my gosh. But I felt I lost my man card whenever I got a little nauseous after that ride, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna take it easy because I'm already feeling nauseous.
and you sit out the most of the day. I feel like.
No, what happened next is we went to what's it called? That used to be the Terror Tower, but they turned it to
Yes.
the Guardians of the Galaxy one. Peyton, oh my gosh, I was literally this close. Anything more, I feel like I would have thrown up on
Yeah.
the ride for sure. So I would remember it's one of those rides that go up and down, up and down, up and down. And I'm just like, oh man, this is way too early for me. I don't enjoy this kind of stuff right now. Like
I'm
this.
upset Tower of Terror is gone though.
It's the same thing.
ride.
It's the same thing.
But it's not. It's not. Are we just gonna keep copy and pasting like Marvel stuff over all of these good rides? I like the horror aesthetic.
Okay,
I like
yeah.
the Twilight Zone stuff.
I got you. You are right. Like when you're not with Primetime Big Time and you have to stand in like a long line. I do remember the first time going to the was it House of Terror? No, or like what's it called?
Tower of Terror.
Thank you, Tower of Terror. Like going through the line, going. This is weird. You don't think so? Just have it in right
No, just
there.
don't hit it, man.
Okay. Like I feel like I'm very like, active.
You're like,
in this
hey
thing.
man, I need to.
I feel so constricted.
Really?
Let me out of this ride. No.
I think it's the laid back approach to it. I don't know, man. It's fine for me.
Do I need to be more laid back? Am I not laid back?
I mean, sit up a little bit.
like this or something. Or-
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
So anyway, I was about to throw up on the ride. I remember
Yes.
sitting next to Alexandra, by the way, whose birthday was yesterday. We had a nice chill time. It was fun. I remember sitting next to her and just going, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. And I was just like, I'm gonna throw up. I can't handle this. And she's been on that ride before. She like loves Disneyland apparently. She knew the exact number of times it was gonna go up and down. She's like, don't worry, there's just 2 more. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. And then after it was done, I was literally swallowing the spit. When you're about to throw, I'm like,
To come up.
oh yeah, dude. I walked away from everybody.
It like gets a little spicy in there. The little.
Ooh.
And I walked away, and I just sat down, and I was like, okay, just concentrate with all your willpower on keeping this stuff down. Just keep it down. Oh man, it was not pleasant for me after that.
See, I remember that differently because I would see you during our next. We were in line for the next ride, and then you're like, "Oh no, I have an appointment that I need to prep for," and so you were like sitting on the sidelines, and you had the script out, and you're like, "Oh no, you guys, I want you guys to have fun, enjoy your day. I have an appointment that I need to prep for." See, I don't think I remember all this.
Ma'am, that was later on in the evening. Okay, and I really did have an appointment to prep for.
Can I ask you guys something? How are these rides getting you to this point? But y'all jumped out of a plane and felt fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like
What?
that better because those are not fun for me anymore,
Interesting.
especially after, because I
The
used to
herky
go.
jerky in.
Yeah, and it's also the type of, you're right, it's the type of movement, but there's something that clicks in my mind whenever it's like a really extreme life and death situation like skydiving, where, I don't know, it's just much more enjoyable now. I get why people always crave that.
It feels more adult.
Yeah, but the thing in the swinging thing, I'm like,
Like
I'm just
that's
getting-
our ride.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go skydiving again.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to go skydiving again. That and also, I want to go zip lining in some foreign country through the woods.
No, ziplining is not. Trust me on this. You are not going to enjoy ziplining.
I think I would.
Wingsuit.
No.
Would you do a no wingsuit?
Nope. No.
Would you do a wingsuit?
You probably would. You're crazy.
I want a wingsuit.
I don't want to do
You
it near
would?
the
Of
ground.
course you would.
I want to do it.
But you
in
wouldn't
the air.
skydive?
No, I would skydive.
Oh.
But I want a wingsuit too.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
no.
Ziplining is the most boring stuff in the world.
Is it?
Yes, man.
Even going through some jungle and
It's like it's literally you're harnessed in, so there's literally no way you can fall.
great.
Great.
Wait. So the thrill is that you could possibly fall?
No, because there's literally no danger in it, and you're moving at a slightly faster pace than a jog through like canopy, and you're like, oh, this is nice, and then maybe if you're lucky, it's 30 seconds, and you have to take off all the equipment, you have to go back down, like it's so stupid.
There's a lot of equipment I remember that we had to do for skydiving. We got harnessed and all that.
Yeah, but we were falling from a plane as fast as we can fall to the earth,
I understand.
and we felt like we were flying,
Yeah.
and we were so high up.
Yeah.
You're like at tree level, and you're like, oh, that's a nice view.
Oh, I thought you're like higher. I thought you can be
Ziplining?
yeah.
Like, where are you thinking of ziplining?
I don't know, like South America or something. I don't know.
You want to go to
I
South
just have
America
this-
and zip line?
I just have this vision, or maybe I've seen pictures or videos of people ziplining through the woods or something, and it's like they're really high up, and it's incredible. I don't know.
Send me a video because
Maybe it's just
I feel
a,
like
a
you would
fantasy.
be disappointed.
Maybe it's just a fantasy.
And I'm not trying to. I know I'm like the shittiest person right now for like.
Yeah, he's like, no, that's not extreme enough, Jonte. Like,
No.
if you want me to go with you, it has to be more extreme, more dangerous. That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous. What's that from?
I have no idea.
Of course, you're like 12. Of course, you don't know.
Top Gun.
You would know about the new Top Gun, not even knowing that Tom Cruise actually was the main guy, Maverick. You think he's like, oh yeah, he's the instructor. No, he's the main guy.
I know Top Gun.
Okay.
I've never been so offended in my whole life.
Well, you look like you're 12. I don't know.
I am
man.
12.
He's so.
He's a target.
He's,
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
no,
Sorry.
no, shut the fuck up. This has to go out in the open. Hey,
Sorry,
he's
man.
talking shit about you. Oh, this is the clip. This guy yesterday, we're all having a good time talking or whatever, and out of nowhere he goes, "Yeah, Peyton, like, what the
I forgot what we were talking about, but I was like,
yeah, sorry. He goes, oh yeah, if I was like a criminal, I look at Peyton and be like, oh, he's a target.
sorry, man. You just look so pure and innocent, and so like fresh off the plane to Hollywood, and like, hey, I'm gonna make my dreams happen. Like, you know,
Dude, I can't fucking wait till that shift happens because I was very similar to your there's something about
Plight?
Midwest when Midwest people move to LA who are super nice and have that Midwest, that traditional like Midwest Southern, like super nice, friendly, and then something happens whenever you're trying to survive in LA. I feel like, and things start happening, and you're challenged with really big obstacles, and just life happens, and that shift starts happening where it seems you're getting a little colder, a little bit
Hardened.
more curt.
You get that Hollywood hardened
thing. I can't wait to see it because I
You get
saw
calloused.
hints of it. I saw
Yeah.
little cracks of it every now and then, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see you in
We've
like a few
unlocked
years.
like 10% of his potential.
I know. I see the darkness in you, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, he's the kind of guy I see like just screaming at his computer.
Who?
Peyton.
Oh,
No, I just see you like it's like not uploading quick enough, and you're like, you motherfucker! Matt's like, are you okay? No, I'm not okay.
that's me on the road. I've gotten there on the road now.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I almost hit a motorcyclist
Whoa.
2 days ago.
Yeah, that's
and
a
it's his fault.
What
that's a
happened?
thing in
Like-
LA.
What happened?
He's just like he wasn't there. Then suddenly he was, cause like he sped out of nowhere in my blind spot.
As the motorcycle
And
passes.
yeah,
Oh,
as one
that's funny.
passes.
That's funny.
Just like I'm sorry, I hate motorcyclists. I think they're all douchebags. You know?
Oh, wow.
Like you can probably there's probably nice ones out there. I've never met one.
Yeah.
I've met two. The thing is, you are correct. In LA, I think most of the time motorcyclists are very aggressive. They're on the offensive. But we
Yeah.
have a really good friend, Justin, who actually haven't talked to in like years.
Yeah, he's not a really good friend, man.
But anyway,
I
I
don't-
mean, back in the day, there's like people in your life, times and seasons. Anyways, he was in my life for like a few seasons, and if I were to see him now, it'd be like, yo, what up, man? But anyway, he told me he's a bike rider because I was thinking about maybe getting a bike, and he was saying, yes, shut up. So because I was having car issues and I was pissed, and I was like, I need something, like I didn't think I could afford a new car, so I was like, I'll get a bike. It's cheaper. It's gas mileage. Anyway, I was asking him about all the research, all the everything, and then I was concerned about like driving in Los Angeles, and he says the thing is, it's almost as if you have to act like you're in a car. You have to drive defensively. And so don't be aggressive. And so he's never had an accident. And our old roommate. Justin?
Never had an accident.
Never had an accident.
Wow.
And
he's the only person.
our
that I've
old roommate,
ever
Travis,
known.
I don't think he's ever had an accident.
What are you talking about, dude? We saw him crash. His car in front of us.
But I mean, that is
His
true.
freaking
That
bike in
is true.
front of-
It was literally in the neighborhood. After we do this epic drive, so we go to Big Bear, doing this epic drive. You're driving through the mountains, and I am
David
shocked.
Lewis's bachelor party.
Yes, big ups to him. Shocked that I'm like, oh, I didn't realize you can just ride a motorcycle to Big Bear, like these big mountain climbs and everything, and these views are beautiful. And he's riding his bike, and then once we get in the neighborhood where our cabin is, it's like little dirtier on the road, like dirt and stuff. And so no one's around him. He just turns to make a right, and then as he makes that right, he slips and he falls right in front of us, and we're all like, we were scared. He skidded pretty good.
There was just gravel on the road.
Yeah.
And so literally he's just making this turn and just like, shh, and we're like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even going fast. He scratched his leg. He fucked up his bike on the right side.
But that's not an accident. I mean, yeah, that's an accident. But I'm talking about like a crash, a car crash, or like that type of a bike accident. That's what I mean. Like because he's not an aggressive driver. He's a defensive driver. My point is, you can have a bike here and be a defensive driver. That's my point.
Yeah, my point is don't get a bike at your age.
Fuck you at my age.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that even mean?
Dude,
Oh, I
no,
hate
seriously.
you.
I know. Do not get a motorcycle. What's his name?
Oh, I don't
Joe,
want one
Joe
now.
was.
I'm good.
Oh, well, you just said you wanted one. Am I crazy?
Yeah, no, I said
No,
back.
like back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, I thought you were saying
It's related
right
to
now.
Justin.
No.
It was when we knew Justin and talking to Justin. It was during that time. We haven't seen Justin in years. So why would I be asking Justin now?
No,
if I haven't.
It sounded. I swear to God, it sounded like you were saying because you were having car troubles now. You were thinking about.
I'm not having car troubles now. I love my car. We good? I love my car.
Car troubles back in the day with Justin.
Back in the day.
You said you were having car troubles with your battery.
Oh, I never said that on this conversation. I was telling you that like a couple weeks ago because of damn quarantine. My car was sitting for like months. And yes, I was having battery, but I just got to jump and the car's all good. You're relating, this is a whole different conversation thread.
No, I know, listen, no, for real though. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Listen.
What is that meme?
Listen, Linda.
Listen. No, for real. We have to go above time on this one because I need to get this. No. You were talking about, you literally said, I was thinking about getting a motorcycle because you were having car trouble. And I know your car and all the shit that you have to deal with it. I know the battery was thing. I thought there was more stuff going on with it. And you were like, you know what? I'm getting frustrated with it to the point where I'm thinking about getting like a bike right now. That's why I was like,
no.
Right now you want to get a motorcycle? Because the thing that scares me and why I'm like so against it, Joe Rozar. Remember him? Joe and Rick, who owned Brickyard Pubs?
Oh, yes.
Rick owned a bike. He fucked up his leg so bad, he got in that accident. My friend, who was also named Joe, he was doing Kung Fu class with me. He got hit on the road. His helmet shattered. He had to have a piece of his skull removed. And another, yeah. It was, it's by the grace of God, he isn't mentally like handicapped, has no mental damage because his brain was swelling up so much they had to remove a piece of his skull.
Oh wow!
So that the brain
skull.
And they had, you know where the crazy.
So the brain can breathe a little bit, right? So it can right.
They had to put the piece of skull, for whatever reason, in his stomach or in his body somewhere, so it would continue to. It wouldn't be rejected afterwards. Yeah, but when they put it back in, then they were like, "Oh shit, we can't put the skull for whatever reason, the piece back in. We have to put some kind of like crazy plastic." Where your skull is. And so I went and saw him in the hospital. Dude, I saw... Fuck the mic. I forget these mics are here.
See?
No, it wasn't next
it's
to my
not
face.
Me, see?
No, it's
yeah, exactly.
I was worried that the mic wasn't near my face, ma'am.
It's restrictive.
Anyway, dude,
Call
when
me
I went...
ma'am one more time.
Ma'am.
You got about 5 more times. What am I going to do? I'm restrictive. I can't even get out of this ride.
You got 5 more times. And when I saw him in the hospital, it was the gnarliest thing ever because his head just had an indentation that went so deep into his, and I was just like, whoa. He had to learn how to walk again, how to do everything again. There is certain things. He didn't remember the passcode on his phone, and his phone was locked. He didn't remember how to unlock his phone. Yeah, so don't get a motorcycle.
I mean, where do you go from there when that's like that's a very close friend? So I'm not. I mean, what are you gonna? I can't say nothing after that. So okay, got it.
All right, well,
point taken.
Let's run the fucking ads. I don't know.
Way to be a Debbie. Way to be a Debbie Downer.
That's how I'm going to commercial break every single time.
Let's run the fucking ads.
Let's run the fucking ads. Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Good.
Jonte is on the show this morning.
What up, Jay?
Hi.
Are we recording? Yeah, you're on too, man.
It's guys' night, kind of.
It's quarantine guys
yes.
night.
Quarantine guys' night.
Look at the little hair. It looks like it's a hook.
Just earlier, Jonte was. You know how Jonte's full of surprises?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I texted you last night. His dad's a pastor now, apparently. Like what?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I know.
I can't believe you're hiding that from us.
It's like a thing that just happened, or it didn't just happen. I think it was a thing that was happening.
He's always been a pastor.
Huh?
He's always been a pastor. Or?
No, I didn't like grow up as a pastor's kid. Not at all. It's like the past 10 years maybe.
10 years?
No, but he like just now. See this damn thing. So no, he just now started like doing sermons and stuff like that. I mean, he's not like you go to his church. It's like he's part of a pastoral team, and so he may get a Sunday every like 2 months or something. Yeah, he's funny.
Is it the tongues, the kind of where they speak in tongues?
No, but it definitely is like a Southern Black Baptist church where like the congregation is like 30 or 40 people. It's very Southern. I mean, it's very like.
Those are the best kind, though.
Oh man, it's very
Small
theatrical.
churches.
I felt a little bad because I went during Christmas break and I haven't been to church in like a while, and I forget how like theatrical it can get. So the main pastor, he's like, "Hiya!" And like he's just he's like, "And I'm flying!" And he's literally running up and down the aisle. I'm looking at Rachel. Rachel's next to me, and I'm trying hard not to laugh, and because it's my parents' church. And so what do? The LA in me. Oh, this is in Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. The LA person in me brings out my phone, and I start to videotape this guy going back and forth, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this dude would be a great study. Like I want to play him. Yeah. I want to play him in my life. And it was more entertaining watching him than listening to the actual sermon itself, which I know that's horrible. That's horrible to say.
Oh,
but,
going to hell.
I know. But
this
dude he was so amazing to watch, though.
Get the hell right there.
He was so amazing to watch.
Next time we got to go with you.
No.
Yeah, we can do.
Oh no! First of all, y'all will stick out.
Yeah,
y'all would be the
We
only
go.
lighter shades in that
We go
church.
as soon as we sit down. He's like, "The devil is in this house."
Oh
he looks
man!
Up, we see him, we're like, "What?"
Oh man! And honestly, and Josh, this is no offense, but honestly, because of the recent events that's been happening in black churches down south, I honestly think you walking in, I think everything will stop and they will question like your motives. But anyway, I mean that's really horrible to say.
Jonte's just going to
I'm sorry. Wait, how many times are you? Wait, what's his nickname that you gave him?
Him?
I'm White Devil.
Yes. And then I would have to say, no, everyone, he's with me. It's all good, my friend. He's with me.
Dude, imagine we go and we're sitting there, and then the pastor's like, "We have a guest speaker today. His name is Wesam Quiche." And then he goes up and gives a sermon.
Yeah. I've been telling Josh all the nice things I do is just so I can get into heaven.
Well, I mean,
that's it. I want to just get into heaven. That's like a new character I made up. I've been leaving.
So selfish, so self-centered. It's all about him getting into heaven. That
I feel like you're at like what 15 to 20% of your good deeds, so you have like what 80% more to go.
Maybe, but I left him a message. I think randomly the other day. That's like, dude, I'm gonna become a pastor next week. I'm gonna save millions of lives just so I can get into heaven. That's it. That's all it is. It's just this really selfish character who's actually helping people, but it's all for himself, just so he can get into heaven.
Hey, whatever works.
Whatever works.
No, I mean to contribute good to the world is what I'm saying, or whatever in your mind.
Whatever works. To contribute good.
Yeah.
That's such a dangerous message. Anyway, we'll let you get back to work, Josh. We know you have to drive. Just wanted to say hi, White Devil. Bye. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy.
Josh is crazy. I love him.
Well,
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Yeah. Good peeps. You're right.
I got an itch.
Is that
Mosquito.
so?
That's like
Oh,
a
that
strange
mosquito bite
flex.
that you were talking about. Oh, you guys were talking about mosquito bites and blood earlier. I was thinking because I think I'm similar to you. I never remember my blood type. I don't. I was so shocked. I'm like, wow, he knows his blood type. I don't even know what the is A. I never heard of A. I think I'm O. I'm something that's I feel like common but not common. I know that
the
doesn't make any
most
sense.
opposite thing ever.
I know.
I feel I'm something common but not common. What the fuck are
I
you, man?
always get told, and then I forget. I always have to ask my mom.
I
have
have
to text
never
her.
heard of O.
Yeah,
If
like
there's-
O. I think I'm O positive or O negative or.
I'm gonna.
You know what?
There's
we
actually
we could
something
keep
even
talking.
more rare than O.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
Because I have like my card in my wallet. They
I'm
mailed
gonna,
me a card so that like if I'm, I don't know, dying on the side of the street, if they go through my wallet, they'll find my blood type.
Yeah.
While I'm on, I'm gonna FaceTime my mom real quick and ask her. I'm telling you, I asked my mom the most random things. What time I was born? It was either 7:26 or 7:28. I never remember. It was in the morning. But
Let's ask her that while we're at it.
I know, might as well if she answers. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, you're on Wesam's world, but not really because they can't see you.
Put her next to the mic.
Oh, they want to put you next to the mic. I always have to ask you things that I forget, like my blood type. What's my blood type again?
O positive.
See? Oh, positive. I was
positive.
close.
40 years
I
old.
was close. Shut up. And
years old, calling
also,
his mom,
when I
"What's
was
my blood
born, 7:26 a.m. or 7:28?
726.
7:26. See, I knew it was one of them. Anyways, Wesam says hi.
Hey!
Baby.
Hey, it's your favorite son.
I know.
That's right. You were saying this last night, and she said hi, baby, and I don't like that.
I love you, Mom. Please take care of yourself. Say hi to Dad, okay?
Oh, they just found out he's a pastor.
Who is? Oh,
Dad,
okay.
who is?
He's lying!
Jonte's
He's lying
I'm not
about.
lying.
Oh,
He's done sermons.
dude!
I didn't know what you had said. That's why.
Okay.
Of course they would think I'm lying because they're always making fun of me that they learn new things about me. They're like, "Wait, your dad's a pastor? How do we not know that?" I'm like, "Well, it's kind of new-ish."
Dodgers
But
we're just
anyway, I just wanted to ask those things. Thank you for always being my encyclopedia of Jonte's life.
Yeah, I knew you when you were before you were born.
See, yeah, that makes
True.
sense.
That's true.
That actually makes sense. You did. I was in your tummy.
Yeah. That's what we.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to explain it more.
Anyway.
You sound. Yeah, Mom. Because I was in your tummy.
you didn't tell me, Mom.
All right. Well, I'm being made fun of. All right. Love you.
Love you.
All right. Bye. Happy belated
Mom, they're
Mother's
making
Day.
Fun of me.
Okay.
Dude, just throw. Oh yeah. Happy belated Mother's Day. A week after.
We
did your thing?
we talked, of
It
course.
sounded
I
like
took
you
care
didn't.
of her.
It sounded
No,
like you didn't do
that's
that.
just
though.
that's our relationship.
That's our relationship.
Could you imagine, like right now, a quick little phone call? Happy belated Mother's Day. Bye. Like
That's what I thought it sounded like.
No,
That's what
come
it
on,
sounded
man.
like.
No. That's the moms.
Hey, we need to talk about this because there are people probably screaming into their headsets right now about your Dodgers contract.
Oh yeah, it's legit. That is legit. First of all, you got the number wrong. It's a 9-year deal for $270 million. I was ecstatic. I like one of those. Anyway, so as you know, we're in quarantine, shutdown, coronavirus period. One of my favorite sports is baseball. Haven't been able to watch any baseball, and so I broke down and just got a PS4 and MLB The Show 20, and in my 5th year, I was ecstatic that I got offered a 9-year, $270 million contract. Now the thing is, I'm trying to figure out how to withdraw that money. I mean, they gave me the contract, but so anyways, I was pumped. I love my dude.
It's so funny you mentioned that because I just became the Intercontinental Champion in WWE 2 days ago.
See?
I'm not joking. I did. Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of fucking nerds.
You know what I feel like this is? What's that movie? The Spielberg movie. It was awesome. No, it came out like within the last 2 years. Lena Waithe, she was in it. And it's about like basically it's living through virtual reality, but some dude in Ohio, poor dude in Ohio.
Ready
and
Player
it's,
One?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I feel like it's like that life.
Yes.
So like you're like virtual life, and so that's my virtual
Yeah.
life, man. I'm killing it
Dude, I
as a
love
Dodger right now.
MLB.
Yeah.
I'm killing it. And then I was playing with the A's, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go to Hollywood. Yeah, I'll go to Hollywood. Live that life.
Yeah.
Get this contract.
Yeah.
You
Did
know,
you do the
probably
thing?
date an actor. You know,
Date an actor?
probably or like
An actor?
actress. You know what I mean?
His life?
Phenomenal or phenomenal.
He said he'd probably date
No.
an actor.
Did you start with the drillers
world
and work your way up? Did you do that?
No, let's not go in his fantasy world. He's dreaming to date an actor.
Living the LA life, going all those award shows and parties, kind of like my life now. But as an athlete.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm living that primetime, big time life.
You, sir, are living fantasy time life. Okay. That's exciting. So what happens now in the game now that you have this contract? What do you have to do?
I'm in my second year of my 9-year deal. I'm kind of struggling right now, I think, because after the first year with the Dodgers, we went to the World Series. We limped into the playoffs. Then I took us to the World Series, and then we got swept.
You did.
Yes.
You personally. Okay.
And now we are pissed as a team. We are angry. We started my second season with the Dodgers. We're not doing so hot. We're in last place. I'm doing not really so hot. I think it's like a sophomore slump. I'm a center fielder, man.
Center fielder.
But okay. I got power. I was the reigning MVP. I won MVP twice. Won a Triple Crown winner. I'm telling you, man, I am the shit in this game.
Did you make yourself?
Yeah. I needed help. I needed help. I got Rachel to help me. Like, she had fun with that, making the person. That's such an ordeal. It took like almost an hour. There's so many small little details. It's crazy. Anyway, we could go on and on.
No. I have a couple questions. So with this money that you get in the game, do you buy anything with it in the game?
You can. I've decked my dude is swag. But yeah, you can deck yourself out. Yeah,
wow.
But the thing is, and then you have contracts sponsorships and stuff. But the thing is like it's not just to look cool. They actually they're useful. So like the higher quality the shoe, it's like you can steal. You're like a better stealer, or you can run faster. Sunglasses, or like even in day games, you can track the ball better. The glove, like, it makes your defense better. So there's like all these like really cool options. The bat, like the type of bat that you get, there's like different specs and stuff. So it all enhances your total game. It's pretty dope. I love it.
Do you get to buy a house or like a car?
See, that's
or
the
a
thing.
motorcycle?
We're trying to get in. Oh, you mean in the game? No.
Yeah, of course in the game. What the fuck are we talking about, dude? Yes, in the game. Can you buy a house in the game?
That would be dope. You should talk to them. I don't think so, but you should. Like, you should have more of a personal life.
Just to clarify, with this multi-million-dollar deal, all you can buy is clothes.
Not clothes. It's not like
and equipment.
I mean, yeah.
I think pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But I still got the deal. Oh.
That's true.
And my agent was my agent was telling me, like, during this process, patience is the game, because I had teams after me, and so he's like, patience, just be patient. We can actually wait this out, because we're in like the best possible place. And I think another team offered me more, but it was a market that I did not want to play in. And I'm like,
which team was that?
I don't know. It's like Baltimore or something, or like some like team that I don't want to play.
Fuck Baltimore, am I right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say that, but this guy, come on, man. This guy.
I got so much enjoyment just now watching you nerd out so much on this game. I really enjoyed it. No joke. I'm not making fun of you. I don't think I've seen you this excited about anything this much before.
You've seen me excited about baseball, though.
I have.
When the Giants won the World Series the first time,
it looked like you were part of the team. That's how excited you were.
This is how this feels.
This is how this feels, really?
Yes. It feels like that more so this way, because I'm actually participating.
I'm jealous how you suspend your disbelief. I love it.
Isn't that what we do as a profession?
Yeah. I guess I'm jealous with sports, like how much, because that is such a disconnect for me. Mm-hmm. With sports games, I don't like team stuff.
That was, I'm not gonna lie, when I first met you and we like bonded, that was the one thing I'm like, she was more into sports, because you were like, yeah, I mean, I watch soccer, but every now and then, and I was like, oh man, this dude he's so cool, he has it all, but not the sports thing, man. It was like a lot of
Checked
my
off all the list for him, except that he's like not dating him.
But like a lot of my like guy actor friends, they're not into sports, and so I'm like, So I had to like join a softball league just to get like my guy in sports like fix, and a lot of those guys they're not actors. They're like they have real jobs. I mean, not that acting isn't a real job. Of course, it's a real job, but they have like jobs like they're bankers. They're like those type. But
well, then that's the thing though, dude. I don't get the stuff with like teams is so like, oh, that's my hometown team, because I believe in reincarnation, and it goes back to them like, well, the way some people defend their hometown as if they fought for it to be where it's at, and it's so aggressive, and they are so aggressive towards other teams from other hometowns.
Yes.
And I find that like the biggest turnoff. I'm like, now it's getting, this is like borderline, literally crazy talk, what you're doing. Like clubs, like soccer clubs, like in Europe, where they'll bash each other's heads in, like from another team, actually like kill each other. I'm like, you guys aren't even on the team playing.
I agree with that. That's that like tribalism mentality. I hate that, because the thing is, especially like with fights, it's not like you're getting paid by the team to like fight for their honor or like it's stupid. Especially, it's funny because I'm about to talk about Dodger fans, although I am a Dodger right now. Which, by the way, that is blasphemy. I'm from San Francisco. I'm a diehard Giants fan.
Obviously not, because you're a Dodger fan.
I'm a diehard.
No,
listen.
You just
listen.
lied.
I'm a diehard Giants fan, and the first time the Dodgers actually offered me a contract, I was like, oh no. But then I was looking at all the other offers that I was getting, and then it hit me. I was like, well, I live in Los Angeles. And I'm like, oh, but my player, it's history. Jackie Robinson was on this team. Come on, man. And not only that, I actually, Jonte, have been to the stadium. So I've been to the stadium plenty of times. I actually hate the stadium, but playing this game, I'm actually respecting the stadium more. I'm respecting the history of the Dodgers. It's making me understand, although I'm a die-hard Giants fan, it's still blasphemy. But anyway, got off the point. The point is, you are right. I do remember Giants and Dodgers have a lot of bad blood, and the fans sometimes. I love you guys, man. But the fans sometimes, like, they couldn't tell you who are on the Dodgers team. But yeah, if you have a Giants hat, they want to like talk shit and try to throw things at you. And I'm not the one, man. They be trying to throw beach balls. I would like, not today, sir. But and out of the name of what? It's not like, again, it's not like you're being paid by the Dodgers. And then a lot of the team are like, I don't know why they do that. Like, we ain't asking them to defend us. We ain't asking them to fight for us. It's like, nah, keep it on the field.
It's like those guys who like the Oakland Raiders, who are now the Las Vegas Raiders or whatever.
That's right, yeah.
Like, because they're Pirates or Raiders, it's like somehow parallels to criminal activity to a certain extent. That's what I felt like.
I never thought about that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Like the Pirates hat, like those guys are on the Pirates. And It's like, oh, that's so childish. In that kind of thinking, like, oh, Pirates.
But cool, I love rooting for the team, though. That's fun. And then for me, man, but for me, sports is all about. I mean, I grew up playing sports, so I learned so much from sports. And as an actor, everything I do as an actor comes from my time as a baseball player and football player in high school, man. All of it. It all comes from there. I can relate everything to this as an actor. So sports and acting to me is kind of like one and the same.
I've always been more individual, like
Makes sense.
the UFC stuff, or like Kobe Bryant stories, or Michael Jordan stories, or LeBron stories.
But they also play team sports.
I'm aware of that, but again, like I said, it's more for the individual on how they play and stuff like that. Because again, the teams thing, I'm like, you don't choose your hometown, so what? Like,
it's just something to root for, something to have passion about.
But it's such a silly thing to root for and have passion about to that extent.
Interesting.
In my opinion, I know this is offensive to a lot of people.
No,
I get it.
I don't think it's offensive. But
sorry, we got to take a break. I don't mean to interrupt you. We'll finish this up. Sorry, Payne's like, we're gonna take this. Let's run the fucking ads. Well, over the week, Peyton sends me a video of a Tai Chi master who was fighting against an amateur MMA fighter. And do you know what Tai Chi is? It's a type of martial art.
Yeah, I know it's the
the slow, kind of soft thing. And
Coppola used to do that on his sets for the actors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Apocalypse Now. Yeah, Martin Sheen is like doing these things, and
Interesting.
it's because Coppola gets his people. At least that's what I heard stories of.
Well, this master, and that's why I say master, gets his ass handed to him in this video.
By the amateur MMA dude?
Yeah.
Really?
And when I'm watching this Tai Chi master start the fight, he's actually kind of aggressive and very un-Tai Chi-like. Even in the way he's about to attack him and moving, it's very like, I don't know, it's very like, dude, I don't think you're a Tai Chi master.
It seemed like aggressive and like cowardly at the same time. If that
Yes.
Because like he would like be like screaming doing that, but he's also like backing up at the
Oh.
same time, you know.
Yeah, it's
Like he's very.
yeah, I'm gonna actually pull this up and we can play it on the bottom of the screen while we're watching it because, what's up?
Wait, I'm sorry. He said cowardly and aggressive at the same time.
Yeah.
And you say, yeah, that makes sense. But I also said something earlier in the segment that was opposite, and then you're like, the most opposite thing you
Common,
can say. The
yeah,
most
common and
but
uncommon.
then, yes. But that didn't make sense, but this makes sense.
Yeah.
Or like aggressive and cowardly makes sense,
Yeah.
but common and uncommon in the context of what I was saying didn't make sense.
Yeah, really think about it. It's like it's
dude,
highbrow.
man.
It's like high type of thinking, and I know it's difficult for you.
How do
but
I get
just
out of
try
this
to get your
ride?
brain
I want to get
moving.
out of this ride.
I know
and
you just
leave,
play
man. I
video
don't like
games,
this.
pretend you're buying new sneakers with millions of dollars. Okay, just try to, push yourself a little bit.
Judging my virtual life.
100%.
Yeah.
You should judge mine. I'm emperor in all my games. That's what I wanted to talk to him about. That's one of the fucking tangents we went on. I get into video games, like, you know how you're getting into this? I get them into stories that have intense relationship bonds with people. For instance, God of War 4, right? Is that the latest one?
Yes. Yeah.
It's about literally the way it's shot, even the cutscenes. And when you're playing the video game, there's no cuts. Like in a movie, you know how there's cuts? Mm-hmm. It's all literally one shot. From
Really?
the moment the whole game is one
How do
tracking
you
shot.
do that in a game?
Hundreds of, like, you can play 100 hours, and it's all one shot.
That is incredible.
The way they blocked the scenes and the way they have the seamless transitions, I'm like, how the fuck did you guys do this?
One game of the year, rightfully so.
Well, that makes sense to you too because that sounds very cinematic.
Oh, it is cinematic, and the relationship, because you follow a father and his son through their journey and their relationship and how like they butt heads and how he's trying to get his son to be strong and teach him about this crazy life.
I got chills. I'm thinking about the ending to that fucking game.
Dude, it's and I can't wait till the next one comes. And the bad guys, the way they introduce the Norse mythology of Nordic culture, and how they tied in the previous video games and how they've evolved it and how they've evolved the character into this game specifically, you're just like, oh my god. And the one game that actually made me tear up at the end was the end of Red Dead Redemption 2, where, spoiler alert, I'll just tell you.
It's fine.
Yeah. Throughout you're playing this story of this criminal, and he's actually trying to like make amends throughout the story and he's trying to stop the life he's living through choices that you make. And it actually, if you become a worse person, it dictates the ending.
Really?
Yeah. You have to kind of choose what you want to go for.
This isn't the one where you were dragging some dude with a
hey,
horse.
Man, okay, we're not, listen, do not make me a bad guy. No. That's going to ruin everything I do. No. Listen, I know what you're trying to do right now. He's trying to ruin my career.
It was a video game, though, right?
I'll tell you at the break. I'm not telling you at this fucking moment. So anyway, yeah, this is the second one to this game.
So it is that series though.
That series,
Okay.
but it takes place before the first game takes place. Anyway, he ends up getting tuberculosis in the middle of the game. He starts coughing up blood, and you're like, oh, fucking shit, no. No. And you realize this character is going to fucking die at some point. And he's trying to make amends, the path I chose of everything he's done wrong. And then at the end, he fucking dies in the most sad, honorable way. And he's dying with the sun rising up on a mountainside. And that's like my dream way to die. You know what I mean?
I feel like you created this game.
Right? And I was just like, and it's so somber. And then you have to continue playing as the next character for like a brief period of time. Yeah, so those are the games I get really enveloped in because I'm like, shit, man, this is like I'm attached to these fucking characters and I don't even, they're not real. They're not like, it's not even a movie. It's a video
But it's just
game.
a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a game.
It teaches you about
I'm
life.
so judging you hard right now.
Yeah, but those games teach you about life, not
Yeah,
like,
but you don't get $270 million contract though.
and to buy sneakers, darn. You know,
Yeah.
darn. Oh, I want a new bat.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
I'm in the sophomore slump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I loved it when I was like, oh, you get to buy houses and like cars. You're like, oh, well, actually, oh, in the game? Yeah, what we're talking about. Did you win the lottery last night? So,
Yeah, this tangent.
So this is the Tai Chi video. Dude, our listeners must either love this or hate this. They're like, if you're watching on YouTube, please tell us anything we've forgotten to talk about where we never bring up, and we'll talk about it on the next.
Well,
next episode.
when we were talking about video games, I actually forgot we were even on this. It felt like we were just like in the living room, just like talking shop, and at a certain point, I was like, oh, I hope this is not incredibly boring. Like talking about video games.
No, dude, there's a. Wesam's Warriors are 74,000 strong.
Okay. It's not 270 million, but
That's right.
But you're getting there.
Yeah, it's not
you're
$270
getting
million. It's 74,000 people. Good job, Jonte. That's it. The show's done today. No, so this is the video. So I'll fast forward a little bit. And you'll see what we're talking about when we say he's like aggressive but cowardly at the same time.
Which one is the master?
The Tai Chi master dressed on the left side. Oh, I thought him drinking that water bottle before the match started was freaking weird too. Do you remember that? Yeah. So right now they're just talking about the. See, this is where he goes off to get the water bottle. Like they're about to start fighting. Why do you need to drink right before you start? You should have done that. Like
you're like ready to go. Oh.
See what I mean?
That was immediate.
But the way he was like.
He even looks
He's
scared
pissed
a little
off.
bit. He looks scared. Whoa.
But he's like, and he's pissed off at the guy right now. He's letting his emotions take. And he's done.
Oh, that was fast. What happened?
That is the question. What the hell happened?
Yeah, and I'm like, you're a Tai
Do we have
Chi
other
master.
videos of like him, like of him
Actually, that'd be
being
good.
a master in his craft?
I don't know. I didn't see any of them, but I was like, I'm like, if you're really like a master at Tai Chi, your fighting stance, first of all, is like, I did a little bit of Tai Chi. I'm like, that's not how your fighting stance is supposed to be.
He reminded me of Daniel-san in the first Karate Kid after he was hurt.
Yes.
No, seriously, no.
I know.
I mean,
I
and then
believe you. I'm
and then he's
laughing
like doing that limp before he gets into the crane kick. That's what he looks like. That he was like kind of. But Daniel-san actually I think he broke his leg or no something. He injured his leg because the dude from Cobra Kai like kicked it in or something, and so he's limping, and then he does the crane kick, which that's how he looked. The Tai Chi master. He's doing that like stutter step that Daniel-san did.
Yeah, it's very.
Daniel's son, Daniel LaRussa.
Yeah, it's very
Russo,
cringe. It's a very cringe video, like embarrassing. I love that you sent that to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. The first person I thought of when I saw that, I was like,
Of course. We
don't love that.
So some of the TikTok videos I think I sent you recently were kind of insane too, right? That one where the person gets scared on the bus. Yes. So this bus driver, oh dude, you're gonna love this fucking thing. This bus driver,
I love scared stuff, by the way, just because I'm the person that gets scared a lot. So when I see someone get scared, I understand it and I think it's funny.
So this poor guy thinks he's dropped off everybody he needs to drop off on the bus, and it's raining outside, it's storming,
no.
and
Oh no.
dude had a heart attack and shit his pants.
Yeah.
It was so violent the way his reaction. I'm sorry. I love that stuff. It's like this is really horrible. This is so horrible. But it's like when we used to live together and I scared the dog. I didn't think the dog was gonna get that terrified. But
What was the story?
Penny. So we lived in like a really great place. It had 3 levels, and so I was on the 3rd floor, and just for some reason, it hit me. I was like, oh, maybe. It hit me. I'm like, oh, do animals ever get scared? Do dogs? Because I feel like dogs are pretty like they can be aggressive and stuff. And I was like, do animals get scared like humans? I don't know. So then I go to the very top floor, and I'm kind of crouching, like kind of around the corner, and I whisper, Penny. And I can hear Penny kind of go up the stairs, and Penny's on the first like set of stairs, and I can feel Penny like looking around, and then I go, Penny, and then Penny's like all like just runs upstairs, and then I go, run! The dog go and like books down the stairs into their owner's to her owner's room and underneath the bed, and was just so scared, and I felt horrible. Like the dog, man, I felt horrible, and so I had to go down there like, Penny, it's all good, it's me, come here, and like the dog was shaking, but I was like, oh, the dog can get scared, but I feel you, Penny, because I would have did the same thing. So I feel you. And that dog, whenever that dog got scared, it would actually run into my room underneath the bed and like whimper. But
Really?
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Animals.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I didn't know if dogs can get scared.
Really, you didn't know that?
I did not know. Because most of the time growing up, I was scared of dogs, so I never saw the opposite.
I've seen a group of lions taking a nap, and this warthog just comes running towards them and realizes what they are and just books it to the other side, and they just jump up and are like, what the fuck? Like, they're all like, whoa, what the fuck was that? It was so animals definitely get scared, dude. Well, we're going to have a, should I tell them or should I not tell them? Oh, no, I won't tell you. Don't worry about that.
What?
It'll be a nice surprise.
What?
No, it'll be a nice surprise
Why do people do that?
for the next guy's night.
Oh, no.
Okay, whatever. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
you
it was.
can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he did see the video of Charles and the new game we're gonna be playing for
hell
guys'
yeah.
night. That's. What's up, man?
Yo,
We're not gonna. Hey, you're not gonna drink anything spicy, and you're not gonna get shocked anymore. How does that sound?
yo, I will fight if there's any type of like breaking of bones or like any type of like taking my kneecaps out.
No,
yo,
we're not gonna do that.
yo,
dude.
yo,
I would not break your bone. You think I'd break your bone?
yo.
You think I'd break your brittle bones?
Telling you right,
Your brittle bones?
man. I take joint support, man. I take calcium.
So you'll be
What?
fine.
Yeah. What's that drink that
Nah,
for
a fry-
osteoporosis?
A
That older
frying
people-
pan?
What?
A frying pan? No.
Who said anything about a frying pan?
Just random stuff.
What I saw on the episode with Charles. What do
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No, sir. I think that game is fun though. It looks really
We'll
fun.
have prizes if you win.
Oh yay, yay! Let me win a lottery ticket. Yay! No, I don't care about your prizes.
Somebody saw that
I don't
the
want
other
your
day
prizes.
and was like, "That's
what?
really mean."
Yeah,
they
what a
didn't
dick.
laugh. They were just like, "That's really mean."
Yeah, what
And
a
I'm-
dick.
It was funny.
Was it?
Yeah, it was really funny.
Oh, you know what? Get me out of this ride.
The part that was funny is seeing your transition. By the way, when I was making that compilation video, I forgot how insane the first guys' night was.
Yeah, I think you showed me some clips, and yeah.
That thing is on my Instagram account as well as the podcasts. Holy shit!
It was
We talked
fun.
about some stuff in the first one. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know we talked about that.
Yeah, going back to some of those. Yeah, we've had some crazy guy nights. I think by far though, just from memory, because I feel like we've done quite a few, but by memory, my favorite episode of Guys Night is after the Japan trip.
Oh, where we just talked about it. Yeah, that was a nice. It was a long one. It's actually one of our most viewed episodes. believe it
Oh,
or not.
really? So, well, see, look at that. It's no secret why it's my favorite. Look at that.
Yeah.
See?
That was one of my favorite ones. I liked just reviewing everything. So, speaking of Japan trip, Peyton.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this last night.
Yeah, we were thinking because we're gonna probably go to Japan again next year. We're definitely thinking you should come with because we want to probably like you to come first of all.
I can try.
Yeah, if things
Yeah.
work out. And we were talking about like we want to probably record an episode out there. It would be
Oh hell yeah!
freaking awesome to do. You know.
In the monkey forest, please. Can we please do the episode there, and then just
To be honest with you, I'm gonna fuck shit up at the monkey forest to make an incident happen.
that's
Yo, we said was like, I think an incident almost happened. The guy that comes
Yes.
or one of the guys that helps make sure shit is like stays copacetic or whatever.
Sopakamanek.
Yeah, keep things cool. Came over and did something to the monkey, and then the monkey
Oh,
did this
yeah.
thing,
He
and
threw
then
a
we
rock
see him
at it.
or that, yeah.
I was like-
and then we see him was like,
wasn't
oh,
it like snarling at
yeah,
you?
it did a teeth thing,
Yeah.
and then we see him goes up to the guy, he's like, hey, was that almost an incident? And the guy was like, and then we see him was like, oh.
'Cause he was going. I was like,
Any silverback gorilla tours?
No, man, no.
Japan?
That's just stupid. No, that's stupid. No, we're not doing that. But here's the deal. One of the reasons why he also wants you there is is just to shoot wild footage of us.
Oh, hell
Because
yeah.
man, we did it. We came across so many random. It was just some random things. I feel like our trip was compiled of random events. Like we're bike riding, and all of a sudden we just appear at arrive at some festival that was happening, and they had these huge like Pikachus and Pokemon characters and stuff, and then out of nowhere geishas were coming out, and then it was just weird. And then we were very
Yeah.
touristy, and they gave us, I think, crowns or something. I don't know. I feel like we were wearing something.
yeah, it was weird. But also,
but-
like when we were on the boat and we couldn't paddle the boat, and we were talking
Right.
about how funny it would be if we went off the edge and then we.
And it almost really did happen.
And it did happen. If it wasn't for that barrier, we would have
Yes.
been over the edge.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't stop laughing. And oh my God, I'll never forget that. Kyoto is somewhere I would want to hang out more. Nara, we definitely got to just travel, like walk around the woods in Nara.
Yeah.
Suicide Forest. We're going to the Suicide Forest.
He's so excited about
Going to
that.
suicide.
Yeah,
So
I want to check
excited
out the
about that.
vibe there, man.
I hear the energy is
terrible vibe.
very.
I know.
terrible
I
vibe.
want to know what that feels like.
The energy is not good, man. Is what I've heard. Just like
Well, it's gonna be cheap next year, just so you know.
That's true. Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah, something to think about. Something if start putting some extra money to the side if you're down. It was a trip of a lifetime. Helped us all out, not just with our careers, but I don't know. It was a really refreshing state of mind, and
I feel like we got closer as a friendship too. No, okay.
No.
well,
Actually, definitely not. No, definitely not. surprising me with those monkeys and and then remember those animals and the one that like shat or pissed on me. It started like shitting on me, some chinchilla or some shit. Yes.
He went to a pet cafe and they shit on him. Dude, we lost it. The people there were laughing so hard with us. It was amazing. Just shitting on you. It was literally shitting on you. Hedgehogs? No.
Yeah, they had like
rabbits,
scorpion things. It was a hedgehog. It looked like a porcupine, but had the little spiky hair. Yeah, I'm
what
good,
were you
man.
saying to the taxi driver?
Which time?
The one where apparently he was
Kyoto.
a psycho.
Kyoto.
Oh, yeah. So it's 1 a.m.
Oh, you mean after the
Onsen.
onsen? Yeah.
We couldn't find a taxi back to the hotel. So we got these plastic bags full of food, right? We're just
we went to like the
trying to
7-Eleven.
Yeah, we're trying to hail down.
Walking back to, we don't really know where we're walking back toward, like where our place is. We're just walking in that direction.
We just know that it's somewhere that way. And then we finally get a taxi because people were like flashing their lights at us and then like not
We didn't know
passing
what
us.
that means. Like,
So finally we get somebody and then
I feel like, is it past
we're like,
curfew?
hi. And then we showed him the address like from the window. He's like, cool. And then we get in and then Jonte comes from the other side, not knowing we've already spoken to the taxi driver and it's just like, sumimasen, sumimasen. We're like, dude.
I didn't say the kudasai thing because I didn't know what the hell that was. But the sumimasen, yes.
Anyway.
Go back to your previous episode. That was cleared up.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Go to my grave with that.
And then we're just crack it. Dude, one of my dude, you were so pissed off and I couldn't stop laughing because of the situation. Let me break this down for you. Josh, in his most Josh way, wants to see the office of one of his favorite writers who would write stories. And it was a recreation of this office. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even the original. It was supposed to be like an art gallery thing, Peyton.
This is at the library, right?
Yeah. That took us forever to get to. A lot of walking.
Right.
It was in the middle of a university.
I feel like planes, trains, and automobiles took us to that. Yeah.
Dude.
That location.
And so finally we're like looking for this place. And I'm getting the feeling like it doesn't exist. Because we're asking people and they're like, what? No. And he's like, I don't think it was created yet. And I'm like,
oh my God.
And like, well, let's.
And we
just
spent like a half a day, if that, probably more.
few hours at least going to this place.
Yeah.
So finally, but I wanted to make sure we did it because he
Right.
loves this writer. Like
Leave
obsessed
no
with-
stone unturned.
Yeah, so we're like, okay, cool. We don't want. We've
What
already
else are we
come
gonna
this
be
way.
doing?
Yeah, like we've already come this
Right.
far. We're 3 hours in. We're gonna
Right.
find this place if it exists or not. So finally, he stops somebody and he's explaining it to them as best as he can. And the person's already starting to like tell us where. And then Jonte comes in like he's fluent in Japanese and is about to
YouTube videos, baby.
dude. Sumimasen.
I just learned these phrases like the night before in my like pod as I'm going on YouTube.
Test them out now.
Yes.
He's trying to explain to this person an art gallery that doesn't exist in a language he doesn't know. What? He starts trying to explain. I look at Josh, and me and Josh, as soon as we make eye contact, we start cracking up. And this person is so confused, this Japanese person. And
right.
Jonte's so pissed. He's like, you say this, you go, yeah, your Japanese is not any better.
No. Oh, I remember. No, because Hey, they act like they were like gods of like the Japanese language. And as if like they are like fluent and speak Japanese for like 20 years or something. And God forbid, like I just am learning it and for the first time trying to like, talk with the people. And they're looking at me as if like they're natives making fun of me trying to speak Japanese.
No,
and
dude.
I'm like, oh, like your Japanese is like any better? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, fluent speakers. I didn't realize you guys were like pseudo Japanese. Like you're like honorary Japanese. My bad.
I love
like,
that half this episode is Wesam says something, and then Jonte has to turn to me, make eye contact, and explain.
Oh right, I know.
Be like,
Because
I
it's
gotta defend myself.
wall up. Peyton, let me tell you what really happened.
That's why you need to come to Japan with us so you can see all this stuff firsthand.
Oh, I'm crying.
Dude, I'm telling you, I wasn't laughing because you didn't know Japanese. It was the fucking confidence you went up to this dude trying to explain something that doesn't exist in a language you don't know, dude.
But in the moment, I did not know that context. And it felt like they were ganging up on me. And that wasn't the first time in that trip that I felt this. So I had it. I blew a gasket. I'm like, oh no, fuck this and fuck y'all. I will go off on my own and I will survive with my Japanese. Like,
dude. And we got to take a break.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time if you want to say something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, so this is what happened. This is where what was led. This person said, "Hey, I'll take you to the library, and they will know if this place exists because it was apparently supposed to be next to a library."
Incident number 2.
Oh, yeah.
And so he is fuming, and he's just right behind us. He's not even like walking by us at this point, just fuming. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's pissed off," and I'm trying so hard to, because you know that feeling you get when somebody's pissed off. You're like, okay, I can't laugh, and now you really want to laugh because you're just that much more upset.
And if you do laugh, it makes it that much more worse.
Yeah, and this Japanese person is like, who are these fucking idiots? Just these fucking asshole idiots.
Americans.
I bet he thought like we were fucking with him because we were like, hey, do you know where this place is? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it doesn't exist. So we go to the library, and already Japanese people are very soft-spoken, right?
Yeah.
You had to have some kind of electronic device to listen to what this woman was saying.
Oh, that's right. She was so...
Now, I'm going to do my best to recreate how she sounded like.
Yeah.
Isaiah asks her, and she goes, dude.
Was she a librarian?
Yes.
She's very good at her job.
Oh, so good. And like people were studying in there, and I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking lose. And Josh keeps going, huh? And I'm behind Josh going.
And I'm behind both of them. Like I'm kind of at a distance because I'm steaming still, so I don't really care what's going on with them like up there.
Dude, can't wait to do this again. Okay, let's take a quick break and then we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
I think it's good to Google wherever you're at and then figure out like, okay, there's where clothing store is at. Okay, cool. Like the first days there, it's like, okay, cool. We'll make a pit stop there. I'll pick up like underwear, socks, and then
throw it away there.
Yeah, and then the toiletry stuff is like, okay, cool. I just need my deodorant.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with just deodorant, toothpaste.
Yeah.
And like shampoo, that kind of stuff, soap. It's like if we're staying in a hotel.
I actually have very like. I have like specific products that I use. I'm an actor, so you know I got like my products are like my shampoo and stuff is pretty expensive and all that. So I gotta bring my own.
He was about to bring a whole bottle of shampoo with him on the trip.
Wow.
So I told him
No,
not
it wasn't. Yeah, so no, it wasn't.
Oh, hey, I got a question for you guys.
Hey.
Because I was thinking about it, you were like, because I've been asking people, what deodorant do you use?
Oh,
I actually got great.
every
I
man
can't
Jack.
find a good fucking deodorant my whole life. I can't. I don't know.
Go natural. Don't use that aluminum shit. But yeah.
I got something that was natural and it sucked.
Schmidt is a good one. I started using Schmidt for like a little bit, but what I really like is the Everyman.
Yeah, I use Everyman Jack, the fresh scent.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
And here's the thing.
No, I use
It's
the one that
not.
has, like,
It's not
cedar.
great. Like it's like okay at stopping sweat. But here's the thing, man. You're gonna fucking sweat, and the only way to stop sweat is to clog up your pores with something.
For sure.
And it's like,
Just everything I get, like, it's sticky. Like, you know.
Everyman Jack. Yeah.
I feel sticky.
oh, it's sticky at first, but then when it's done, it's not sticky anymore though. It's
See,
not
like,
sticky.
I'm sticky right now.
Oh no, this Everyman
like,
Jack doesn't do that.
No, Everyman Jack is great.
Yeah. What, I put on 9 in the morning? I don't know.
Everyman Jack, fresh scent. I would do that.
And what I love about Everyman Jack is it's the one deodorant that it lasts me forever because other deodorants I would have to do like multiple swipes.
Mm-hmm.
This literally because of how I thought I would have to do multiple swipes, and I did that at first, but I would have like so much deodorant, and then I realized once I put just one swipe, and then after I press it down and I look up, it's as if I put on multiple swipes, and you don't smell that shit at all. Like it like lasts like all day. It's also like the longest lasting deodorant I've ever had. But yeah, Everyman Jack, and because I like the like different type of woods, that like the cedar wood or the some other sandalwood. It has like I love that smell. But yeah, actually he was the one that suggested it to me.
Whole Foods has it.
Oh, okay.
If you ever go to
Target,
Quick deodorant tangent.
Whole Foods actually, not Target. Whole Foods actually, yeah, that's actually.
I
where
don't think I've
get
stepped foot in a Whole Foods.
Or Amazon. I sometimes go on Amazon.
Go to one in Burbank. It's expensive.
The one with like no parking lot, or like.
I think it doesn't have a parking lot now.
It's underneath.
Yeah, but I think
It's
because of the
under-
quarantine
okay.
things,
No,
it's
it's
been
there.
okay.
It looks like it's for the
okay.
apartments.
Yeah.
That's
Correct.
What always
but
rubs
there
me
there
the
are
wrong way.
two entrances, but I think right now it's one entrance because they created a line, and so they blocked off one of the
Gotcha.
for the quarantine thing. But
I like that one. That's
Yeah.
the one I usually go to.
Okay.
That Burbank one.
Yeah.
And whenever
Yeah.
things are back to normal, they have a good food selection. Like the food they make there, the pizza is actually.
I
out
used to
of
go
this
there every
world.
Friday because they had the deals. So I would go get my shopping that I get at Whole Foods, and then I'll go grab that too
Smart.
for
Dude,
or whatever pizza
I
deal.
miss just going into Walmart and buying like their rotisserie chicken.
Oh,
How much is it at
You are
Walmart?
such an Oklahoma
$5.
dude.
Oh wow, yeah, I get the organic kind. It's not $5. It's
Gotcha.
It's $10.
No, yeah, just this whole lemon zest like chicken, and I miss just like, hey, that's dinner tonight. Just bring that
Wait
home.
till you live in LA long enough and you actually get all organic things. Like that's all we get is organic.
expensive,
Yeah,
bro.
but you know what? But so is your body.
That
It's like what you put in your
can't
car.
argue with
It's
that.
like if you put cheap stuff in your car's gonna break down and blah. The same
know, I
thing. If
hear
you
ya.
put cheap shit in your body, then that's how you get like diseases and bullshit and sick. But if you take care of your body, give it the premium.
That's why we need more sponsors for this, so we can.
That's right.
There it is.
Go green or go home.
So people listening, if you don't subscribe to us on YouTube, Peyton's gonna die.
Are we on now? Have we
been on.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
it's like one of those things again. Oh, that's so funny. I never know when we're on. That's how you guys catch me saying dumb.
Hey, remind me at the break to tell you the Red Dead Redemption 1 story before I forget what Jonte was going to say on air and ruin my career. I'll tell you at the break. At the done. I think this is good. I think we've let's save some for next time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, thanks for coming on. As
Yeah,
always.
thank you, man. This is fun. I like the new digs. Hey, who did the graffiti here, by the way?
You have a restaurant in
don't-
Miami.
I do. Actually, in Tulsa.
Are you looking for a graffiti artist in Miami?
Yeah, I am. Never mind. Big shout out to him. I love me some Charles. That was a callback. But the first time I met him was we had coffee together. Or I was meeting you for coffee, but you were finishing up coffee with him, and then I kind of like crashed that
Yeah.
party. Yo, Charles, great dude to talk to, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the type
cool
of
guy.
dude that knows a lot
Mads
about some
hates
things.
Charles.
Who?
Mads, my wife.
Really? Why?
Hates Charles.
Oh, on the show or because of the show? or
She's a big Grey's Anatomy fan.
yeah.
And apparently he's a dick
Is he
on the
He was
show.
on Grace.
Funny, dude.
And she's like, oh, he's the asshole. And I was like, oh,
He was on Grace.
yeah.
damn.
You know, that was my first primetime booking. I was on.
Were
Grace.
you like a nurse?
I was a nurse. I was
patient's
delivering a
flatlining.
baby. Kimmy, she was like a 16-year-old crying, and and then Dr. Joe was doing the one or delivering the baby, and I was assisting Dr. Joe, and she was like, "Where's Karev?" I'm like, "Well, he called you, so like get to work. Like we here, let's do this."
That's right.
And I'm calming Kimmy down, like it's okay, Kimmy, you can do it. She's screaming bloody murder, the whole thing. So.
It was okay.
Yeah, it's my first booking, man. I was so excited for
Hey,
those two
Wesam,
lines.
have you been on Grace?
Me?
Yeah.
They offered me series regular, but it
Oh,
didn't.
wow.
No, I'm kidding.
They offered you a $240 million contract.
Yeah, I just
9
didn't
years
know.
on Grace.
270.
I've not been on Grace. Oh,
270.
270, excuse me. For the sneakers.
Anyways, great show. Thank you guys for stopping by Jonte's World.
No.
Good stuff, man.
Let's play out the music. Peyton. Thank you to everybody. That's right, you. Thank you for subscribing. Wesam's Warriors. Thank you, Adobe Radio, Nice Guy Digital, Peyton, Alexandra, Jonte, everybody in the Ethernet. Thanks for tuning in. I just got really sleepy. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk.
And then take naps.